Hello, my name is Joan Skubish. I'm chair of the Fanwood Historic Preservation Commission. I'm here today with Michael DiBiase, who's an architect who will be overseeing our restoration of the Fanwood train station. The train station here is very significant as it is the only original remaining frame station along the Central Railroad of New Jersey line. At one time there were 7 similar stations. Now Fanwood has the only remaining train station. Built by the Central Railroad of New Jersey in 1874, our train station was very instrumental in the development of our town of Fanwood. The station was added to the National Register of Historic Places on July 17, 1980, and was added as a contributing property to the Fanwood Park Historic District on May 27, 2004. The Fanwood train station complex consists of this major building, which is built, as I said, in 1874, the shelter across the tracks, which was built in 1897, and the walkway to the south side of town, which was built in 1946. Now I'd like to introduce Michael, who is going to talk to you about the restoration project for the train station.
Hi, I'm Michael DiBiase. I'm the architect for the Fanwood train station renovation project. Essentially, we're going to do a total exterior restoration of this old 1974 train station. We're starting from the top down, and a big part of the work is at the third floor windows that you see behind me. We're going to be replacing them in kind, so we're going to do a totally accurate replication of a 1874 window in the third floor. So those will all be replaced. And then we're doing some small amount of roof work, but the majority of the project is replacing and restoring a lot of the wood structure. That's either the siding or the trim boards or the barge boards that you see. It's interesting that the barge boards on this project, although not historic, have been replaced sometime after 1979 and 1993. They've been done in a very good fashion, and we're going to restore them and replace sections of them. It's kind of really indicative, that kind of cut-through barge board done by a scroll saw, very indicative of that 1874 Victorian architecture. And it really brought this repetition and mass production of building that was trying to mimic the old European stone buildings. So now all of a sudden in America, we had the steam engine that was able to power this new kind of construction. And like was said, there was 7 of these identical stations along the track. So it was really like a mass production kind of a building. We look at it today and it's very unique, but it's only because it's the last one standing. The station's on an active railroad, so it's going to have some issues with that where the contractor has to remain off. There's a train. From a point of view that the major project, what the people of Fanwood will see we'll be taking all the paint off and then redoing it in historic colors. So we did some analyzing of the paint, and we brought it back to, I think it's second generation of the actual colors that were painted. There was a lot of different faux finishing in the first colors with stains and stuff, and it was a little complicated for today's methods to actually gain that replication. So we're doing it back to the second generation of painting. One interesting thing between the third and second floor windows, there's some misting historic fabric, which we've actually looked from photographs, and we're going to mimic it in new construction. So we're going to actually add some historic fabric to the building. And I think that's the things that people are going to see, that's going to change. But other than that, we're really going to restore it back to its original glory is what we're trying to do here.